Hello everyone, this is Lisa from Happytohook Creations, and it is Friday, guys. Woo woo, Friday. It is Friday, the 26th of April. I hope you guys are having a good day so far. Mine's been, normal, I guess. It's been raining on and off all day today, and we got another thunderstorm coming. I don't know if it's going to hit like right where we're at or in our surrounding area, but it's coming. So if you guys are having some bad weather, just be safe. Okay, so I do have some finished objects to show you guys. I did not get any, what are they, scrunchies. Man, I just lost my train of thought. I didn't get any scrunchies done. I started to make the one, and then I got busy with something else. I had like a few orders that I had to get out that I actually had to make. I was super excited. Someone bought a Jack Skellington hat, so I got that made. I was just, dealing with things this week, and I get so excited, and they were repeat customers. So I know you guys are watching. I really appreciate you so much for that. And, I try to list as many items as I can, even though I've got a show coming up. I really think I've been making a lot of stuff, but we'll see. I mean, I'm not even close to being done. I've got a whole month to go, so we're gonna do it. I did get another squid done, so I'd like to show you that. I got some more octos done, and I'm working. So let me show you my whip. Watch me whip. Okay, so that stupid song, the whip nay nay. My kids don't sing that. My grandkids, they sing watch me whip, watch me nana, which I think is hilarious. So, and you gotta laugh because they're just being goofy. So I have started another mega stingray. I didn't have coffee today. Maybe that's why my brain is so foggy. I don't know. But anyway, I'm starting another stingray. I have the pink one, and then I'm wanting to make this green right here. And then next will be blue. So you sew the two pieces together after you're done doing what you need to, and then got to get the eyes on there. I bought 16 millimeter. I think I said it was 16 inch in the last video. I'm like, those are not 16 inch eyes. They're 16 millimeter eyes though. So I do. And I don't know where this was like in a bag. I was looking for all the stuff that I had made up, and I guess I made that. I'm sure I did, but I don't even know what yarn it was, but it's super cute. It's that lacy cowl. I don't even remember who it was by, but I made a ton. I'm actually thinking about doing a sale on all of my winter stuff, because I have like 3 boxes of stuff in this room that are all made up and listed. Most of them are listed. I still have a few like that. It's not listed because I didn't even know I had it. So yeah, it's time to declutter, because it's driving me crazy right now. So yeah, there was that. I think I'm gonna make a few of these because they fold well. Just a granny square, and it's made with Premier cotton, which I have a ton of. This is the Premier cotton denim, I believe. Where are you? Oh, it's probably in the living room. Anyway, this is an 8-inch square. I think that's pretty good. So I'll make a bunch of those, and what I do is I fold it, and then I fold it in threes, just like that, so that it's packaged like this. So these are all Lisa Stitch. I haven't done any granny square. I don't think I've ever sold any, but I just thought, you know what, maybe somebody might want one open. I think it'll be a good washcloth or dishcloth, so we shall see. I also got yarn from Hobby Lobby. I might show you that in another video. We'll see how far we get into this one. It's all cotton yarn that I'm going to be making for bags and dishcloths. So there's that. Okay, so then, is that all with that was my only whip. Yep, that's my only whip. That and my scrunchie, but I'll make some more of those later. And, yeah, so what I did was I've sold 2 octos already, like this. So I made 2 more yesterday. so that I would have them, you know, just for in case. They're brought. So I think this orange is a little like, I think I said that before. It's kind of like a burnt orange color. I still don't have a bright orange, but I really think these turned out okay. My son would like for me to make him a Rasta colored octo, so I'll be working on those next. But so now I've got 3 of these that I can list in the shop. That will be ready to go. All right, next. What is next? Where did I put it? Oh, it's right here in front of me. All right, so if you saw the video yesterday, you guys will have seen that I made squids for the first time. It is Plushie Co. I will also link it in the description box on this video in case you're interested. I believe right now the pattern is like $2.97 or something weird like that. So I changed the hook size to an H, and then I used the leftover. You guys remember I was making a blanket for my nephew Christopher. I mean, I did make him a blanket, but I had 2 skeins of leftover yarn and I didn't know what to do with it. So I picked that one and I thought, maybe I'll make a squid just to see how much bigger it's going to be. No, I don't even have a little squid to compare. I don't know what happened to those things. I must have. Oh, here's the little one. Okay, I have the little guy right here. I really got to get him packed up and ready to go. Because I was waiting because I asked her if she wanted a smile. And she said she didn't care either way. So I showed her a picture, one with a smile and one without. And she was like, either way would be fine. So I'm like, all right, good. So this is the one my very first squid I made with her pattern, using her pattern that you get on Etsy. Okay. And this is using an H hook. And then this one is French Lilac. It's a Hobby Lobby blanket yarn brand. I don't know the brand because I don't know what I did with the... it's got to be here somewhere because I'm saving all my tags. Anyway, this is how much bigger it got. So this is the guy, and this is with an L hook and blanket yarn, and this is with 5 bulky, number 5 bulky chenille or polyester. I don't know. They have so many names. I know it's not velvet yarn, and this is the baby snuggle from Hobie. So yeah, it made it a nice size. So this size is really good. I don't need to make anything any bigger. I think this will be good for now. And this is a good size for smaller ones too. That way, I don't know what the price of them because I've never made them, but I always just check and see what they're going for, how long it takes, how much the material was, and then just kind of go from there, right? So aren't they cute though? Gosh, they're so easy to work up, you guys. And I think, where have you been all my life? Okay, so maybe it's just me. I like the black eyes better versus the sparkly ones on here. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you like the sparkly on the larger squid or the black on this squid? So these are the 12 millimeter eyes. They look little, don't they? I think I have 12, 14, and 16. These are the 16s, I believe. 14. I don't know. See, I take them out immediately because I don't like the containers that they come in. I probably should write on there. Now, I know that my bag that's got the most eyes in it, those are 12 millimeter eyes because those are the ones I use all the time. So, she's sending me a message. So anyway, these are really fun to make. And I'm sure Rose is watching and she's probably going, you should make a jellyfish. You should make a jellyfish. I'm going to make a jellyfish. I don't know when, but eventually I'll make a jellyfish. So, I believe that's all that I have made up is 1 large squid, 2 octos, and a square, a granny square. I am slowly but surely working on my yarn destashing. That closet back there, I don't know if you guys can, I've got, wait, right there. So that bag is full of yarn that I use, and I just don't want anything to get on it. It's like my chenille yarn, and I didn't have room on my cubicle to put it up there. So I just put it in this little Ziploc baggie and I got it hanging. But all the stuff back there, all the stuff except for what's hanging on the thing, it's all yarn that I need to go through. So my biggest debate now is, because I've had several of you reach out to me, I will not be sending pictures of yarn to anyone because I don't want, it's just too much for me. It's too much of a hassle. Unfortunately, I would love to do it, but I'm just too busy. So, and I looked, and the wool that I have now is, I've got a few skeins of Scarfy yarn, which has wool in it, and a few skeins of a Hobby Lobby yarn that has wool, and then Wool Ease. But that's it. So I'll put maybe one or two in a box if I decide to do mystery boxes or bags. Right now, United States Postal Service, their website's down for supplies. And that was this morning. I don't know if it's still down, but that's always where I get my free boxes from. I just order a few packs, they deliver them, and then I can get them boxed up, taped up, and weighed, and then that was it. So I figured I'd do priority mail this time instead of flat rate. I'm thinking that might be a mistake, but you know, several people reached out the last time I had mystery boxes, and they're like, you know, it's why is it so much? And I'm like, because the shipping's included in that price. So you're getting like a large priority box of yarn, and you take the shipping off of that, and you're getting it for, you know, less than, I mean, I thought it was a good deal. But that being said, I'm just wanting to de-stash so that I can start buying the yarn that I'm using more of, right? I'm using more cotton. I bought more cotton yarn, and I'm going to be making bags. Those are all going to be turned into bags. And then, are all these going to be bags? Wait a minute. I think so. Bags. And well, I was thinking about dishcloths. I had a lady that I met at the craft show that I had in March, and she said the only yarn she uses to make her dishcloths is I Love This yarn. She says she gets it on sale. I got these because I thought they would look good together. Nope, that's not it. It's this one. I think those two would be so pretty together. But anyway, she said that that's all she uses. And I go, so you don't use like the Sugars and Cream Premier or anything else? She goes, nope, I just really like I Love This yarn. So I just buy a bunch of it, and I, you know, get, you know, make as many dishcloths as I can. She makes 8-inch squares, and then she sells them. And it's like her #1 seller in her shop. So they must really like the variation of colors, and, you know, because, you know, you could make it with this and then outline it with this if you wanted, or just make a set with a variegated and a solid, which is what I tend to do a lot. I like, you know, unless you do a custom order, I like making one variegated and one solid as a set, but they would go together. So if you had like, if you wanted me to, if you had like a gray and white kitchen and you just want gray and white, all you have to do is reach out to me. I do custom orders all the time. And then I would find you a gray and a white and make you your dishcloth. So we'll see. I also want, who was it? Kelsey. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use the cotton for this particular item. But Kelsey from, again, Passionate Kelsey, she made these bags. They're gorgeous bags. She put 13 granny squares together, and then, you know, sewed them together, cinched it, whatever she had to do, and then it turned into this beautiful bag. And I want to make a bag. I don't particularly like sewing squares together, but they looked like they might have been 5 or 6 inch squares. So I'll try it. I'll try it this weekend and see what I think. Kelsey is great because she shows you exactly, you know, she's pinning them together, and then she's like, okay, you sew down this side, you go here. It's just great. She'll be linked in the description box. So I am going to try it. I'm not sure if it's something I'm going to do a lot of. I don't want it to be too time consuming, but we'll see. I mean, I've just got so much on my plate that I want to make right now. It's ridiculous. And I can't remember the bottle holder thing that I made like years ago when I went to New Orleans. I needed to make a bottle holder. I think I just crocheted like a mesh stitch around. I made the bottom like I make all my face scrubbies. And then I just crocheted up from there to fit my water bottle in. I made one for me, and I made one for my sister-in-law, Lori, because we met them in New Orleans that year. This was about, I want to say maybe 3 years ago. It was 3 years ago. because I took a picture of it. I was like, yeah, I'm taking some cotton yarn. I don't know what I'm going to make with it. And then I ended up making a ton of the water bottle holders, and I sold them at my Macon County Fair. So I am going to be making more of those. Just a little mesh stitch, something real quick. Nothing too major, just like I made it when I was in New Orleans. And we'll just go from there. But I do want to make a new purse. I'm venturing out in this amigurumi. I'm going to do this granny square bag. I'm going to make one. I might just be the only one I make, because I'm telling you, I think I've got PTSD from making all of those granny squares. They were 2-inch granny squares, and I had to make a bunch of them in white and a bunch of them in pink. Oh my goodness. When I do the questions and answers thing, I'll go more into detail about that, because someone asked me what was like the most difficult project you ever worked on or whatever. Yeah, we're going to talk long and hard about that project. Okay, I think that's it. If you guys want to see the yarn, we're only 16 minutes in. Let me show you the yarn. It was Hobby Lobby. I got it. I ordered it last week. I was going to be out of town, so I knew I wasn't going to be able to go inside a Hobby Lobby. So I ordered it. Free shipping if you spend $50. So, you know, they got me. And not all of these have a mate to them. They're up over there. I mean, this is my cotton wall. So I am down to 9 dishcloths. Remember I told you I had to count them, and I usually take 30. Well, because of where I'm going, this is a 5-day event, I thought I would just double that, right? So I need to make 51. Yeah, I need to make 51. 50. We're going to count that one. So I need to make 50. So I have 10. I want to have at least 60. So we're going to use some of this up. All right. So they're all, I love this yarn. I'm going to give you the specs just in case you don't know, or if you don't buy Hobby Lobby yarn or whatever, let me tell you what that is. So it's I love this yarn. Of course, this is the color red, but it has 180 yards in it, and the solid. The variegateds are 153. 3.5 weight, 100% cotton. So there you go. So there's a red one. And so that one's just red. The variegated ones are the ones that are the cool color one. This is cinnamon cedar. So this also comes in a regular acrylic yarn. When I was making all those headbands, I say all those, I think I only made 2 or 3. But, and I found that yarn. I'm like, I don't know what yarn this is. So one of you reached out to me and you said, I believe that's cinnamon cedar. Yes, it was, because I ordered some. So I've got one of those. I have Brights. It's just called Brights. And remember, the variegated's 153 and the solid's 180. This one is just, I think it's just turquoise, but yeah, it's turquoise. But it's a beautiful shade. I just really think if I make a bag, those 2 colors would be so pretty. Okay, done. I ordered 2 of these because I've got a blue that I want to mix it with, and they're variegated teal. And then I got, every single one of them upside down. Moonlit Frost, which I think is really pretty. And let's see, Harvest, which I really, really like. These are one of my favorites. This one is Warm Blush. Then we have, man, it's like written right on there, Domino Effect. Do I have 2 of these? I know I have one in stock right now, or in my stash. So Domino Effect. And these, I like the speckled ones too. This is called Spunky. I probably should have gotten another one. I like that one, Spunky. And you see the little colors that they have in there. It's pretty cool. Okay, and then you would think these look alike, but they look similar, but they're not. This one is Paris in Spring. No, Paris in June. This is Paris in June. And this one, Emerald Pine. Aren't they? I mean, they're close. They're really, really close. And then I have Harvest Hues, which I think is really pretty. I like that one so much. This should just be pink, but it's never just pink. Oh, it is just pink. And then this one is Eastern Nova. So this one's pink and Eastern Nova. And I thought, oh, those are going to look so great together. Look at that. Don't you think that's going to look great? So if I make a bag, the only problem is that if I use a solid and a variegated, I only have 334 yards, I believe. Hold on, let me look. What did I say? 333. Yeah, because I got 180 and then 153. So it's not a lot, and it depends on the bag. It will not be a granny bottom square bag. I'm going to use my smaller things of cotton for those. So some of these are definitely going to turn into a bag because I think that would be beautiful. I just think it would be pretty. Okay, so this yellow I thought would look good with, this is Buttercup. Don't you think Buttercup would look good with that? Come on, as a bag, I think that would be great. I love those colors. Love them. And then I got two of, oh, pink, green, purple. Two pink, green, purple. That's what they're called. And you know, there's hardly any purple. Oh, no, it's more pink than purple. But so this could be a bag. So the bag that I want to make, I don't know like how many squares I can get if I want to do squares. But if I use cotton yarn, I think Kelsey used acrylic. I don't know. I think either one would be great. But with cotton yarn, because you just don't get that much. With acrylic, you get more in a thing. You get over 200 in one. Sometimes 352 if you get the I Love This Yarn, the solid. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm looking at a lot of colors that will go with this, though. So, I don't know. We might have to make the hard decisions there. Anyway, now that that's done, we throw that in the trash, and I'll get these put up. But yeah, so all of these are, like I said, they're going to be turned into bags and dishcloths. I'm hoping more bags and dishcloths because I try to save the harder, rougher kind of yarn. And I know people are like, but that's the opposite. You want the soft stuff for the dishcloths. But when I use those, the lilies and cream and the sugars and cream or whatever, it is a little bit thicker than these for one, and it's a little bit tougher, but it softens as you wash it. So either way, whatever this becomes, I'm going to pick a pattern that I'm going to work up. It's not going to be the squares. That's something, a totally different project. I wanted to check, so I make the mesh bags. Those are what I have listed in my shop. I've got the French market bags, which are also very mesh, which I have listed in my shop. And the granny square bottom bags, I love making those. But I was just thinking, there was one that I saw, and I'll look, but it has the granny square stitch that makes the bag. You know how you make like the single or the double crochets in each stitch around, and then you leave that chain 2 for the corners when you do the granny bottom square or the granny square bottom bag? This one is the chain, it's in chains of 3 double crochets, and then it works up into a bag. So I got to find it first. Silly me, I don't know if I saved it. I looked for it when I was waiting for a client, and I couldn't find it. So we'll see what happens. I hope I can find that. If not, I'll just keep looking. Oh, I've got like 2 right here on my cart. I have this black cart that I wheel out, and these were on there, so I just wanted to see what they were. This one's Eastern Nova, so I have 2 of those. And then this one is Stonewash. And I obviously wanted to put those together. I don't know if I will, because there are some of these colors would look really good together. Ooh, I got a lot to think about. Oh, look at this one, guys. Hold on. Moonlit Forest. Look at that blue. It's the same shade of blue. That would make a pretty bag. Can you guys see that? Oh, okay, so I'm gonna put these over here, the ones that I really like. Those 2 I think would be really good. And then I think these 2 would be good together as well. And where's the yellow? Oh, and these two. These two would definitely make a nice bag. So I think I'm going to specifically hold on to just those sets right there. Let me see. Anything else that I want to mix with? I had this really pretty pink. What was I? And I was going to put that with this one. So I'm going to move this one as well. So right now, and I'm putting them in the order like where that's 4 bags. So I'm going to hopefully use at least one of those this weekend and make a bag and let you guys know how it was and what I thought. I can definitely tell you more of these little guys are going to be in my future. I already have the yarn to make him. This is the size I want to make at least 10 of these for my craft show in June, and probably 10 of the little guys, maybe even 20, because he's really cute. And I just think, I think that they would sell. If they don't, you know, I've got another craft show right after, well, not right after I go on vacation, but then June 29th, I have another one, and it's an outside event. It's a free event. That's the only reason I'm doing it. And she's a friend of mine, so I'm like, yes, I'll do it. I'm such a sucker. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. I got to make some scrunchies this weekend. I got to work on making a bag. I got to get some dishcloths done. I need to make a list. So hold on. Let me get, someone's calling me. I'm going to make a list, and I might be doing another video to show you my progress. So I'm going to start tonight. Ooh, that will be fun. Let's do that. I don't know what I'm going to make. I can't like specify, but I'm going to make something. You've seen everything. I don't have anything new on my hook yet. I got to make scrubbies. I know I want to make bags, and I know I want to make some more squids. So I'm just going to pick one of those tonight, and then I'll show you tomorrow what I made while I was watching TV and everything. Dinner will be ready at like 6:30. So I'll get everything moved over on the cart and wheel that sucker out there and get the hooking. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you when I see you. Happy hooking, everyone. Bye for now.